Good evening, and welcome. Good evening, and welcome to a special extended edition of Crappy Pasta Oktoberfest. I'm the Platypus, and tonight we'll be hearing the story of the good shit. I was not having a good day. My car broke. My boss was riding my ass about some little mistake I made. He completely overreacted. It was only a small corrosive chemical spill. It wouldn't have been so bad if I hadn't eaten all of that bad seafood. And on top of everything else, I was out of my favorite recreational self-medication. "Hey, Pete," I pleaded into the phone. "Can you help a friend out? I really could use a little herbal happiness." "Sorry, I'm tapped," was the reply I didn't want to hear. "But I hear that there's a new guy selling truly supernatural shit." "Supernatural, eh? Can you give me directions? I really need some joy," I implored. "You will not be disappointed." He gave me the address. It turned out that this guy wasn't too far from where I live, but in an area that I really had never been to. It was dark by the time I got there. The building was an abandoned church that was in pretty bad shape. I thought it would be a little nicer and maybe a little less creepy. I walked up to the front door. I thought I heard music inside, but otherwise there was no sign of anyone being around. I knocked on the door. It had an odd resonance that didn't sound like wood. It sounded like a drum. There was some sort of skin stretched across the surface. The door opened, and light poured out of the inside. I could hear music and smell what I came for. I could feel a little tipsy from just the small amount of smoke that was leaking from the room just beyond my reach. "Pete sent me," I offered. The person who opened the door stepped out of the building, and I could suddenly see that they were dressed like the devil. He had horns and a staff with a ram's horn. For some reason, he was wearing a tweed jacket. He wasn't very tall either. "Pete sent you, eh? I'll have to thank him later," he said, in a deep, gravelly voice. "Yeah, he said that someone here had supernatural shit." The effects of the smoke were starting to grow more intense. I felt as though I was being drawn into the room, and I was hoping that he was going to invite me in soon. "Do you think you can handle some supernatural shit?" he taunted. "Yes," I replied, but I didn't really feel sure. There was something in the way he said supernatural shit, with the emphasis on the word shit, that bothered me. The next thing I knew, I was standing in the center of the party. The music was loud. The people, at least I think they were people, were all dancing and jumping and smoking. The light was bright, and I could see the reflected spots off different mirror balls around the room. Someone handed me something to smoke. I was already pretty affected by whatever was in the air. I put it in my mouth and inhaled. Then I spit it out. It was shit, excrement, feces. Supernatural or not, I don't smoke shit. Then a skeleton popped out.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's on fire now. Shit.
And our skeleton might be dead from a broken neck. Oh, it's okay. You'll be all right. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You just rest.
Oof. I'd have to reload that.